Gather up all of your ingredients and place them next to the stove. Now place a saucepan and a skillet on the stove and adjust the heat to medium. Season the pork chops with kosher salt, fresh ground black pepper, and dry thyme. Place a tablespoon of Stony Brook sunflower oil in each pan. Now add the vegetables to the saucepan. And place the pork chops, seasoning side down, into the pan. Season the next side of the pork chops with salt, fresh ground black pepper, and a little bit more thyme. Now set your timer for 4 minutes. Give the vegetables a little stir in the saucepan with a wooden spoon. Now season them just over the top with a little more kosher salt and about 10 grinds of the black pepper grinder. Give it another stir. And now for the secret ingredient, a little bit of rosé, maybe about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Take a look at those pork chops. They should be browning around the edges. Gather up the parsley as tight as you can. Slice through it as thin as you can, only moving through it one time. That's the end of our first 4 minutes. Let's flip those pork chops over. Check out that browning. Perfect. Now on to the vegetables. Let's give those a good stir. Check them out. They shouldn't be browning really at all. And then we're going to add 8 ounces of water. That's 1 cup. Scoot over, grab that parsley, pop it in, give it another stir with a spoon, and put the lid on. Let's go for another 4 minutes. Now we're going to add the couscous once the water boils. Put the lid back on and turn off the heat. We're going to slide past those pork chops. Man, they look perfect. 2 minutes left on the timer. We're going to pop the lid on the vegetables and the couscous, give it a good stir. Now hit it with half a lemon zest using a small cheese grater. Now squeeze in half a lemon. Careful you don't get the seeds. Pop that lid back on after you give it a stir. Look at that timing. 2, 1. Turn off the heat on the pork chops, and we're set to plate it. Let's grab that couscous, give it one final stir, then put about a cup or so on each plate. There'll be plenty. Now back to the pork chop. Grab that pan and just top each pile of couscous with a pork chop. And that's how you make dinner for 2 in 10 minutes.